Hello everybody, welcome back. It's Sport Federation TV. You are watching here on Cape Town TV, DStv channel 263. Every week we take a look here on Sport Federation TV at our sports in the Western Cape. There's a sport right now that we're going to, by the way, it's a full show tonight. It's softball, it's karate, it's gymnastics. But one of the sports I've been wanting to speak to for such a long time, and they're now part of the Western Cape Provincial Sport Confederation, finally, is of course weightlifting. Now weightlifting is an international Olympic sport and of course part of the SASCOC structures, and in the Western Cape we've got a very successful weightlifting program. Joining me now in studio is Jon-Antohien Phillips. Did I get it right?
It's Jon-Antohien Phillips.
Antohien Phillips.
Yes.
Well, firstly, congratulations, John, or let's say welcome.
Thank you very much for having me.
First time that we've got you in studio with us. You've been doing weightlifting for quite a while now.
Yes, it's been about 13 years now.
How did you get started in weightlifting?
Initially, I was doing karate, and my dad knew the national coach at the time, Avinash Pandhu.
Yes, Avinash Pandhu used to be here at the Sports Science Institute back in the day.
Exactly. So my dad knew him through community work. And my dad asked me, do you wanna try weightlifting? And I was skinny, so I was like, I want muscle, and I wasn't enjoying karate as much. So I tried weightlifting and quickly realized it wasn't about the muscle, but fell in love with the technique.
Yeah. So there is, of course, from a weightlifting point of view, you also have powerlifting. Now these are different sports, and the Olympic code is the weightlifting code.
Yes.
But just for the folks who don't know anything about weightlifting, what is the difference between going to gym and weightlifting and powerlifting? Your guys are very specialized.
So weightlifting is made up of two movements. We have the snatch and the clean and jerk.
Okay.
The snatch is basically where we pick up the weight from the floor to above your head as efficiently as possible.
Right.
And clean and jerk is where we pick it up onto our shoulders and then from our shoulders above our head. What I like to say is that with powerlifting, we use powerlifting movements to strengthen our weightlifting movements.
What does that mean? Does that mean like squatting and bench pressing?
Yeah, so we will, except for the bench press, we do that once a year sometimes. But the squats and the deadlifts we'll kind of do to strengthen our snatches and our clean and jerks,
So do you still have time to go to normal gym, or do you guys just concentrate on powerlifting?
Mostly just weightlifting. I'll do a bit of extra stuff if I have an off day or if after I finish my weightlifting training, but for the most part it's just weightlifting training.
So we've got a little video here. Was this at the South African Championships recently?
Yes, this was just a few weeks ago, yeah.
All right, folks, let's take a look here. This is John at the South African weightlifting championships.
Come on.
Wow, 170 kilogram clean and jerk, have I got it right?
Yes.
Amazing stuff, congratulations. And that secured for you the South African title?
Yeah, yes.
Tell us a little about the competition.
The competition was fun. We had flew up the night before, so I was kind of tired, but the day I was coaching the morning, I have an athlete who was lifting in the first group. So I was just trying to rest and get ready, and then the competition itself, it was so much fun. We were testing out my new shoes, or going back to my old lifting shoes, and then it actually worked out perfectly.
Do you have to have special shoes? Is that right?
Yeah, weightlifting has a bit of a special shoe. It's more just a shoe with an elevated heel.
Okay.
So with an elevated heel, it's easier to get into the squat.
Tell us a little bit about your club. You said off camera you train in Gordons Bay.
Yes, Jon-Antohien Weightlifting Club. It's actually one of the oldest weightlifting clubs in South Africa. It was established in 1950, and that used to be the headquarters for South African Weightlifting Federation.
And what does it look like? What does a typical training program look like for you in a week? Is it every day? Is it once a day? How does it work?
So I train Monday through to Saturday. I only have Thursdays and Sundays off, but Thursdays are generally also like active recovery. So if I want to take a jog or I take a swim or like a mobility day,
So you had to compete, of course, here in the Western Cape first. Congratulations. That means you're obviously the Western Cape champion.
Thank you.
And then off to Johannesburg to compete in the South African Championships. What does that look like for you guys then from a timing point of view? When you train here, do you need a certain time before you compete again? or can you do it the next day?
No, we definitely need that rest period. Like I took 2 weeks off after nationals just because of the strain this year has taken on my body, because it was 2 international comps and nationals. So going heavy that often, or at least 3 to 4 times a year, can be quite strenuous on the body. So I took these 2 weeks off, and we generally plan out throughout in the beginning of the year which competitions we're going to focus on and which ones are the most important ones. So yeah.
And what do you go up with a team, or is it a very, I mean, weightlifting, you're all alone, but do you have an opportunity to bond as a team, go together, different weight divisions?
Yeah, we do generally, like we all know each other, so the friendship is there, the unity is there, because we're all trying to get that team trophy as well, not just the singular medals.
Yeah.
But for me, it's me and my coach, and we always go together.
And what comes next? I mean, you've now won at a provincial level. You've managed to win it at a national level. I'm assuming at this stage you'll be able to qualify for South Africa and represent the country. Is that on the program at some stage?
Oh, definitely is on the program. I've been competing internationally for a few years now.
Yeah.
This year I was at African Championships in Mauritius, and I was at the Commonwealth Championships in India. So the next thing is we're planning on qualifying for the Commonwealth Games, which is in Glasgow next year. And my last qualifier is in Cameroon, African Champs next year.
So you've got a full program, a full international program?
Yeah.
And at that stage then, do you guys go together from other provinces? Do you come together as a team of athletes then representing South Africa?
Yeah, so the selection committee will send out a few months beforehand who qualifies, and then the team will be announced, and then we all go together as a team. Obviously, some compete on earlier days because the whole competition lasts a week. So then starting from the lighter divisions all the way to the super heavies. But we generally are there to support each other, yeah.
When you compete then, going on what you just said, do you compete in one day, or do you compete over a period of days?
No, I compete in one day, or at least within the span of like 2 to 3 hours.
Really?
Yeah.
So how does that work? I mean, do you have to lift it? If you don't lift it up, are you out? Well, that's what it looks like when we see it on the Olympics. You lift it. If the guy doesn't lift it up, then he's out.
So basically, with weightlifting, you get 3 chances. You get 10 minutes to warm up, and then it's whoever has the lightest they start, and then you get 3 chances with your snatch, and then there's a break in between, and 3 chances with the clean and jerk. So there's 3 judges always. So if you get 2 white flags and 1 red flag, that's still a good lift. But if you get 2 reds and 1 white, that's a no lift. So it'll kind of that whoever gets more. But you hope for 3 good white flags. But if you miss it, you get the chance to either go again or go at the heavier weight.
Okay, so must you decide beforehand how much you want to lift, or is there a rule in terms of like your minimum lift? How do you get started in the day?
There is a minimum that you have to lift. So before the competition, you tell them what you're planning on totaling. You give them like a roundabout. And then your opening snatch and your opening clean and jerk need to equal 20 kilos less than what that estimation is.
Okay.
So you kind of have to plan. You want to be with the big guys, but you also don't want to do too much that you can't lift on the day, or you miss all your lifts. So you have to plan it properly.
So it's now festive season time. Do you get a chance to just relax a little bit and eat, or did you have to still be careful over the holidays in terms of keeping your calories under control? I'm
quite lucky actually, because I am in my division. I am like secure in my division.
Okay.
I'm like 1 kilo above. So I don't have to stress too much about diet, and I lose weight quite easily.
Okay.
So I don't have to stress too much about that. I can eat as much as I want. But next year, there's going to be a change in our weight divisions.
Okay.
So then I'll have to be more careful with that.
Okay. Well, Jon-Antohien, I hope I got that right. Congratulations once again. You really are making Western Cape weightlifting proud. South African champion, competing internationally now for years, and it's great to have you on the show so we can actually recognize you guys, and we can't wait to get you back next time with more videos and more photographs and more of the other athletes from the Western Cape. And once again, congratulations.
Thank you very much for having me.
Right, there we go, folks. Western Cape weightlifting, definitely flying the flag for the province and for South Africa. We're just doing incredible with sport in the province. We'll be back after the break. Don't go away.